Sportsmail looks at just some of the factors that have been key to turning their fortunes around. August 25, Arsenal 3-1 West Ham. September 2, Cardiff 2-3 Arsenal. September 15, Newcastle 1-2 Arsenal. September 20, Arsenal 4-2 Vorskla. September 23, Arsenal 2-0 Everton. September 26, Arsenal 3-1 Brentford. September 29, Arsenal 2-0 Watford. October 4, Qarabag 0-3 Arsenal. October 7, Fulham 1-5 Arsenal. Torreira's influence. Among the many things that frustrated Arsenal fans in the final stages of Wenger's tenure, there was a failure to solve glaring problems in the transfer market. Be it a competent central defender, an imposing presence in midfield, or a world-class goalkeeper, Emery has come in and within one transfer window has seemingly fixed one of those issues. Lucas Torreira arrived in the Premier League after impressing in Serie A with Sampdoria and a good showing at the World Cup with Uruguay, and has transformed the midfield. He wasn't immediately thrust into action by Emery, but ever since he was given the nod, his contribution at the base of midfield has been impressive. On Sunday alone he made 6 interceptions and 8 recoveries, more than any of his teammates, and looked compassed on the ball. Deadly duo up front, another area of the team Wenger failed to address until his final season was up front, and Emery is now reaping the rewards. The Frenchman moved to bring in Alexander Lacazette from Lyon in the summer of 2017 before Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang left Borussia Dortmund for North London in January. Both have featured in some form in every Premier League game this season and have contributed to attacking play enormously. Lacazette has 5 goals and 3 assists in all competitions, while Aubameyang boasts 6 goals and 1 assist. People wax lyrical over Liverpool's famed front three and Manchester City's broad offensive options, but Arsenal's deadly partnership and the support cast of Mesut Ozil, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Danny Welbeck and Alex Iwobi should be in the conversation as well. Pass. It was evident in Arsenal's opening 2 games against Manchester City and Chelsea that Emery would never go against his principles, despite the opposition's threat. Players were told to play out from the back, no matter the cost, and Petrosech nearly gifted City a few goals, and at Stamford Bridge they weren't much better. In recent weeks, that has majorly improved, but we still saw the good and bad signs of the tactic at Craven Cottage. It firstly handed Fulham a route back into the match when Luciano Vidal latched onto Nacho Monreal's poor pass to feed Andre Schürrle for the equalizer. In the first half alone, Arsenal misplaced 25 passes close to their goal, the second most by any Premier League side in a single half all season. But fast forward after the break, and their free-flowing style resulted in Aaron Ramsey's goal. From deep inside Arsenal's half, they played 8 passes before the Welshman flicked the ball into the net. Using their wide threat, one noticeable difference in Arsenal's attacking play is the amount of crosses they are getting into the box. So far this season they have delivered 92 crosses into the area, up from 81 in the final 8 games of last season, and are reaping the rewards. The Gunners have netted 3 times from crosses so far this season, the joint 3rd highest in the division. Iwobi, Welbeck, and Shkodran Mustafi have all converted from a ball played into the penalty box, and only Burnley, Newcastle, Watford, Tottenham, and Everton have managed more. Showing their class, after getting a nightmare start against City and Chelsea out of the way, Arsenal would have looked at the fixture list and fancied their chances. Games against West Ham, Cardiff, Newcastle, Everton, Watford, and Fulham have followed, and they have taken maximum points. In previous seasons those games have not always gone according to plan. They lost against Swansea, Brighton, Bournemouth, Watford, and Stoke last season in matches they should have won. If they can keep this run going and continue to grow in confidence, the so-called lesser teams will no longer see Arsenal as a potential source of points. Amid the supposed 3-horse race at the top of the Premier League, Arsenal have quietly risen into contention after a dazzling run of form that has seen them win 9 games in a row across all competitions.